Welcome to HeyGen Podcast. Today we're diving into an incredible story about how a Russian group used AI to beat online poker and, change the game forever.
That sounds wild. What's the scoop on that?
So, it all started with this guy known as Farewell, a top poker pro from Russia. He was, dominating the online poker scene.
Right. The king of limit, right?
Yeah, exactly. So back in 2013, he got challenged by this other player, a performer, real name Vyacheslav Karpov.
Okay.
And things got interesting.
Interesting how?
Well, they played a high-stakes match, and Farewell lost. Big time.
Wow.
Like, he lost $20,000 over 400 hands.
That's a serious loss. So what happened?
Farewell was suspicious right away. He thought, how could this guy beat me?
Right.
He suspected Karpov was using a poker bot to, make decisions.
A poker bot? Like AI playing poker for him?
Exactly. And that's the thing. Around that time, a group of Russian students from Siberia in Omsk had developed this incredibly advanced poker AI.
No way. So these students built an AI that could beat professionals?
Yeah, they were math and computer science whizzes, and they started applying game theory and AI to poker. They created a bot that could essentially play perfect poker.
That's impressive. And a little scary.
Right. They even entered their bot, called Neo Poker Lab, into academic competitions against other AIs from places like Carnegie Mellon and the University of Alberta.
And they won?
Yeah, they actually won in some categories. Their bot used neural networks and advanced algorithms to outplay the others.
Incredible. So they were beating both humans and other bots. That's something.
Exactly. But then they shifted gears. They started using their AI to make real money online, quietly operating a massive bot farm.
Wait, a bot farm? How did that work?
Well, they had these bots playing on multiple online poker platforms, pretending to be human players.
Wow.
They would rake in the cash from unsuspecting opponents.
Isn't that cheating?
Yeah, it is. But they were so sophisticated that they could evade detection by the poker site's security measures. They programmed the bots to mimic human behavior.
Unbelievable. That's kind of unethical, don't you think?
Definitely. It's a huge issue. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Eventually, they realized that bots were harming the online poker ecosystem.
Really? How so?
Well, as bots became more prevalent, casual players started leaving because they couldn't win against machines.
Right.
The pool of players and money was shrinking.
So they were killing the golden goose.
Exactly. So the Russian group decided to, pivot. They started selling their AI technology instead, selling the shovels instead of digging for gold themselves.
Interesting. Wait, isn't that just shifting the problem? They're still contributing to the use of bots in poker?
Well, you have a point. But they believed that by making the technology available, they could, help regulate its use.
I'm not sure that justifies it. It seems like they were profiting from a problem they created.
That's fair. It's a bit of a moral gray area.
Exactly.
But they eventually wanted to create solutions to save the game.
But can they really fix a problem they helped cause?
It's complicated. They met with a journalist and shared their vision to create a new kind of poker, matching players of similar skill levels.
Okay, kind of like a matchmaking system?
Exactly. They think that by doing this, they can keep the game alive and fair, even as AI continues to advance.
I see. It just seems ironic, you know? First they disrupt the game, then they want to save it.
I totally get that. But maybe they feel a sense of responsibility.
Maybe. Do you think players will trust them?
That's a big question. Trust is hard to earn back once it's lost.
Definitely. Especially in a game where deception is part of the strategy.
True. But perhaps their insider knowledge can help create a better system.
Perhaps. It's a fascinating dilemma.
It really is. And it highlights how technology can outpace regulations and ethics.
Exactly. Do you think online poker is doomed?
I'm hopeful it isn't. If the industry adapts and players demand fairness, there's a chance to turn things around.
Let's hope. So what's the takeaway here?
I think it's that we need to balance technological advancement with ethical considerations.
Absolutely.
Innovation without integrity can lead to unintended consequences.
Right. It's a lesson for many industries, not just poker.
Exactly. This story really opens up a broader conversation.
Definitely. Well, this has been enlightening.
Yeah, I've enjoyed discussing it with you.